The following is a production of Learfield Sports.
Next on UMass Sports Insider, the Minutemen football team is back on campus as the squad is set to play its first game of the season at McGurk Stadium Saturday afternoon. We've got a preview of the final non-conference matchup of 2015. And we'll go back to the team's trip to South Bend last weekend, where Coach Whipple's bunch played even for nearly a full half with the 6th-ranked team in the nation. Plus, you'll meet the new leader of the UMass men's soccer program, a veteran coach from across the pond with a long track record of success in the States, always kicking it straight towards the goal. UMass Sports Insider right now. For UMass football, it's been a long road home. After playing games in Colorado, Indiana, and Foxborough, Massachusetts, the team is back in Amherst for its first McGurk Stadium game this season, hosting a 2-2 Florida International squad out of Conference USA this Saturday at 3. After some tough losses against elite competition to begin the campaign, the Minutemen hope to break into the win column for the first time. Welcome to UMass Sports Insider. I'm your host, Josh Maurer. Coming up later on in the show, we'll preview the game with a pair of standout seniors, in addition to visiting with Bay State native Joey Colton. But first, the Minutemen had an exciting game in South Bend last weekend, going toe-to-toe with a top 10 nationally ranked Notre Dame Fighting Irish team for much of the first half. Let's take a look back.
Under center, an I formation with Marquise Young in the back. 2 wide receivers left. Here's the snap, 1st and 15, handoff Young up the middle. Marquise Young runs through the hole, now puts on the Jets. Young across midfield, he's got an extra gear. Young's gonna take it the distance. Races to the right corner of the end zone and in for the touchdown. Electric. Turns, hands it off. Jamal is in off of right guard for the touchdown.
And now we welcome on head coach Mark Whipple. Well, it's back to McGurk Stadium this week, Coach. I know it's exciting for the players and probably for the coaches too to get back on campus, isn't it?
Yeah, we played 3 really good teams, probably all a little bit better than us, and it'd be good to get back to McGurk. No travel. Got back late Saturday night, so we'll be ready to go this week.
Well, let's talk about these Panthers. Florida International, coached by Ron Turner, a name that many football fans know. They've got a 2-2 record. They had a big win against UCF. What should we know about Florida International?
Well, they've got a bunch of playmakers, especially on defense. Cornerback and their defensive front's really good. They had a great win against Central Florida first week of the season. Played Indiana tough, had a chance to win the game in the 4th quarter at Indiana. We got our hands full. They got a lot of really good athletes. They're fast, and their defensive front's pretty strong. Quarterback's throwing the ball well, made some runs, and they got a tight end that led the Conference USA in receiving, I believe, last year. Is a really good player.
And Conference USA, I think a lot of people view pretty similarly to your conference, the MAC. So this is a pretty good measuring stick for your team, isn't it, before you start MAC play? Yeah,
it is. I think that probably Conference USA might have a few more athletes because it's based more in the South, and certainly Florida International's had a lot of really good players. I was familiar with their program when they were building it when I was at Miami. I know some of those guys they got right on the edge of being offered scholarships in Miami, so they'll have a lot of athletic ability and a lot of speed coming in here.
Well, let's look back to last week. So you go to Notre Dame, and obviously that's such a challenge for your team to face a top 10 opponent on the road. And for the first half, you hung right in there with the Fighting Irish before it looked like their size, especially up front, helped take over the game. What were your takeaways from Saturday's game in South Bend?
Yeah, about like that. I thought we competed. We did compete. And you know, their guys up front, especially on offense, are really, really talented. We had a couple guys get nicked, and Procise is a hard guy to tackle. We did not tackle very well. They blocked us. We didn't tackle very well. Made a few mistakes on offense. Would have liked to hold them right before the half, Notre Dame, at least to get us into the locker room. But, you know, got to credit their coaching staff and their players. They played a little bit better than us.
I think one of the headlines, especially for your offense in the game on Saturday, was the way you were able to produce on the ground. You get 3 rushing touchdowns in successive possessions, 2 of them from true freshman Marquise Young and also Sakai Lindsey. Was that impressive for you to watch?
Well, yeah, I thought that we're working hard on a run game and trying to balance some things, and certainly against Notre Dame, it's a work in progress and going uphill. But I thought Marquise' 83-yard touchdown run really sparked the entire team. I thought Sakai didn't have a lot of room, played hard. Jamal did a good job. So I feel like we got 3 guys in Lorenzo and Shad right there. So we're getting better at that part of our game.
Where's Blake Fronapple at this part of the season? Is he where you want him to be 3 games in, a quarter of your year?
Well, I mean, we certainly don't like to be 0-3, but, you know, comparatively, we played against some good teams. Mm-hmm. We missed a couple deep throws to Taj, and that's going to happen. That maybe could have got us a little bit of a movement going into halftime, but played very well, really smart, taking a whole leadership role. I think you're going to really see him come out strong this Saturday.
Defensively, I think every time I look on the field, it seems like Jovan Santos-Knox is making a play. That linebacker, he's turned into, it looks like one of the better defensive players in the conference, and certainly the stats back that up. Your thoughts on Jovan?
Yeah, no, he was a really good player last year. He's really grown. He's grown into a leader for the defense, able to, you know, harass the quarterback in a blitz game and also play in coverage and go east to west and sideline to sideline. So really excited about, you know, what he's going to do when he comes back here to McGurk.
You know, Coach, you've got a lot of history at McGurk Stadium, going back to your first tenure here, and your team's rarely lost. It's special for you, too, I know, to come back and play games on this building, isn't it? Well,
I think it's just to get our fan base and our alums back on campus, and I think the parents really enjoy coming here, seeing their sons a little bit more than when we go to Gillette, and I think it's going to be, I don't have any question, it'll be a special weekend.
Well, Coach, best of luck. We
Thanks,
wish
John.
you all the best against Florida International right here at McGurk Stadium.
Okay, great.
It's time for us to take a quick break here on UMass Sports Insider. We'll be right back, though, and when we do, we're visiting with 2 men who have made big contributions on the field this season, including a senior tailback who has found the end zone in every game thus far. Lots more still to come. Keep it right here.
It's football season, and that means excitement, thrills, and adventure. Enjoy friends and family VIP status when the Minutemen take to the field at Gillette Stadium. Be there Saturday, October 24th when we play Toledo. For just $80, you'll get 4 great seats, a $20 voucher to use any way you'd like in stadium, amazing local discounts, and free parking. Let the season begin with you. Call 866-UMass-TICKS to get this exclusive deal and lock in your seats today.
I'm getting ready to shop for school supplies, and I'm kind of super excited about it.
A number 2 pencil, it'll get you through the day. This is what you need.
Why didn't I get enough pencils?
Like, I'd open a pack of paper and I'd be like, it smells like learning.
Love that sound.
Oh, the future is now, ladies and gentlemen.
This is what I'm gonna get. This right here.
I am a student again, and I can do anything, and I have an agenda.
Forward-thinking insurance company with a global network, focused on taking care of you and your family, providing freedom from worry everywhere you go. Mafre Insurance. a forward-thinking insurance company with a global network, providing friendly service with over 2,000 professionals taking care of you and your family. Mafre Insurance.
We're back on UMass Sports Insider, and it's time to visit with a couple of Minutemen seniors as they get ready for their first game at McGurk Stadium this season against Florida International. We welcome on running back Jamal Wilson and linebacker Kason Messiah. Guys, thanks for joining us. Kason, let me start with you. Playing at McGurk, how special is that for the team and for you personally?
It's an amazing feeling. Personally, my first game playing at Gillette was, McGurk, excuse me, was this season, last season, and it was just an amazing feeling. The atmosphere, the campus, the student body, the tailgates, everything. I really felt like home walking through Minute Fanway, and the whole being home, it just gives you that extra, sense of spirit.
Jamal, you've been through seasons where you didn't get to play any actual games at McGurk. Now you've been through a season where you get to play some games here. What's the difference like, and how special is it for you to play on campus?
I feel like it's extremely special because, like, I've been out here. I do everything out here. Run in the summertime sprints. I know every inch of this field, and I'm finally get a chance to come out here and play an actual game in front of these fans because I know, like, Gillette is like a long way away from campus, and sometimes it may be difficult and transportation may be crazy. But now all of our fans get to actually just come right out here and watch us perform.
Jamal, it's been a long road back for you from an injury last year, and to be back on the field, not only starting, but you've scored a touchdown in every game so far. How personally gratifying has the start of the season been for you?
It's been humbling. I always knew I had it in me to do the things that I'm capable of doing, and once I got hurt, the trainers just helped me out, and I just stayed on top of my treatments, my rehab, and before I could be in a position to do some of the things that I'm able to do out in the field.
Kason, tell me about your year so far. You're one of the senior upperclassmen on that defense in the linebacking core that has a lot of experience out there. How do you feel that things have gone so far this year and things that you guys are working on this week?
I believe that we've, over these last couple of games, come together, so to speak. We've kind of trying to find our identity, and I believe that we became even more of a family. We came into this thing as freshmen. We have a lot of seniors on the team, and even the underclassmen. We kind of, I said these last couple of games, we've been through some trials and tribulations. We really discovered, a sense of character, and we're looking to somewhat make a statement, in these next following games coming to finish out the season, just because we believe that we can be even so much better than what we have done so far. So I mean, as far as being a senior and everything, I feel like the sky's the limit for this defense, and I believe that we have our best football has yet to play.
Jamal, let me ask you about last week in South Bend. You score a touchdown. UMass is within a point late in the second quarter against the 6th-ranked team in the country. Take me back to what that feeling was like at that moment. You score a touchdown, the running game was going really well, and you're hanging right in there with the Fighting Irish.
It was amazing. It was a ghost town in there. Nobody was talking. The crowd was silent, and I loved it. I was like, oh, my goodness. But that just shows, like, what kind of team we have and what we're capable of doing when we're playing at our highest level. So that's what we got to try to, like, emulate for the rest of the season.
Kason, you were talking about what you have to do the rest of the season, and obviously that starts this week with Florida International. Tell me what the team's going to be focusing on most this week as you get ready for FIU.
We're just going to be looking to make more plays, just to impact the game, cause turnovers, get the offense the ball back. We just want to do everything in our power to make sure we get off the field on third downs and we give these guys the ball, because they do pretty well with it. So that's basically our focus, just to get more turnovers and, negative yardage plays, and just, have more of an impact and get these guys the ball.
Jamal, what do you think the feeling's going to be like when, as you guys were talking about earlier, you get to make the walk through Minute Fanway and you get out onto the field for the first time at McGurk Stadium this year? What's that going to be like?
I'm going to be hyped. I'm normally like a quiet guy. I don't talk too much, but I'm going to be jumping around like a kid in a candy store, because like I said, I've been out here for 5 years. I haven't played on this field once. So it's very exciting, and I just can't wait to go already.
Guys, thanks so much for spending some time with us. Best of luck this weekend against FIU.
Appreciate it.
Kason Messiah and Jamal Wilson. It's time for us to take a quick break. We'll be right back on UMass Sports Insider, and when we come back, you'll get an introduction to the new head man for UMass men's soccer, an experienced coach with a resume full of winning programs. Meet Fran O'Leary next.
It's football season, and that means excitement, thrills, and adventure. Enjoy friends and family VIP status when the Minutemen take to the field at Gillette Stadium. Be there Saturday, October 24th when we play Toledo. For just $80, you'll get 4 great seats, a $20 voucher to use any way you'd like in stadium, amazing local discounts, and free parking. Let the season begin with you. Call 866-UMass-TICKS to get this exclusive deal and lock in your seats today.
Welcome back to UMass Sports Insider here in front of Rudd Field, the home of the Minutemen and Minutewomen soccer teams. Well, the UMass men's soccer program has had some terrific success over the past decade. The late, great coach Sam Koch led them all the way to the College Cup Final Four not long ago. Now there's a new general at the helm of the program, and he's already laying the foundation for more Atlantic 10 success. Let's take a look at Fran O'Leary.
To step onto things together.
Sounds good.
And then you play it, and then you go put your back in. And what you time that. You got me?
Yeah.
Okay, check in next time. I came over here in the late 80s. Started in New England as an assistant at Boston College. Came back then. I was fortunate to take the head coaching job at Dartmouth. 7 great years there. Went to George Mason. And then the MLS came calling. A friend of mine, Ryan Nelson, who was playing in the Premier League at the time, was offered a Toronto job. So I went in to Toronto with him as the assistant coach and director of recruitment. A couple of good years there. Wanted to come back to New England, and UMass presented itself. I remember coming here happily many years ago. It's a different university now. I just look at the buildings, the facilities, the buzz around the place. I came here 15 years ago and didn't recognize it when I came back.
We can't turn it over. Out! Start knitting passes together. We can't always play a killer ball.
It's a tough system to learn. I mean, Fran came from Toronto, so he's been working with professionals, like first-class professionals that have played in overseas.
There's gaps in their zones, there's space to play.
I mean, he's got a wealth of knowledge, and he brings it to every single session, every video session, every single practice. It's awesome to learn from a guy like that.
It's an interesting situation coming in because I was replacing a very popular, terrific coach in Sam Koch. He did a terrific job. I always remember coming here with my Dartmouth teams, and UMass was a very hard game.
Yeah, it's definitely fun. I mean, the practices are way more intense. We're looking fit, we're looking ready to go. I mean, everyone's having a blast. The drills he runs are great. I mean, the video sessions are never a waste of time. Like, everything we do is very crisp, clean, professional. It makes you feel almost like you're a professional. It brings a whole new kind of like culture, I'd say.
We knew we'd take some licks, particularly early in the season. And what we want to do is just get better. So now our goal is to bring it back to where it's been in the past.
This is a group that Fran has brought together, and I think we can make a lot of noise and surprise a lot of people this year, and that's definitely the most exciting, but definitely the thing I'm most looking forward to more than anything.
I think one of the great things about college coaching is you get to help them along the way. We're getting better every day. That's our only goal, is to come every day, bring energy, enjoy it, and get better. Every minute counts, every second counts. The more I keep playing, just get some W's for Fran and the program, get it going in the right direction. Our guys come every day. They have a terrific work ethic, a terrific mentality. Absolute credit to them, and I think it will bear some fruit come conference time. We've managed to keep an even keel. Some of the results haven't gone our way, but you wake up every day and you're a student here, your life is pretty good. It's nice playing, getting everyone riled up around you. It's good. I mean, I'm having a good time. I'm having a good time with it.
The Minutemen soccer team opens Atlantic 10 play this Saturday night in Philadelphia with the matchup against St. Joe's. Good luck to Coach O'Leary and company. Well, it's time for us to take our final break here on UMass Sports Insider. Don't go far away. On the other side, we'll visit with an Eastern Mass native who's been a standout on the gridiron in the secondary for all 4 seasons for UMass as an FBS program. Joey Colton is coming up. We'll be right back.
Leadership isn't given. It's earned, realized, accomplished. fulfilled. One. Leadership isn't given, it's taken.
We're back. It's the final segment of UMass Sports Insider. The Minutemen football team is back on campus this weekend. They're going to host Florida International. It is family weekend, and we welcome on one of the senior leaders of the Minutemen defense. Here's Joey Colton. It's great to have you, Joey.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
So you know what it's like to have played some seasons here where you didn't get to be on the field at McGurk at all for a game. So now to be back, it's the second year you'll have games back on campus. How special is it?
Well, I mean, just having both experiences, I mean, it's just really nice to be home just so the students can be here. You know, my family even likes making the trip out here, and, you know, we're just a big family here. It's just great to be back, you know, for the town of Amherst.
So for the last year, 3 games were played at McGurk Stadium in 2014, and we had some great crowds. What was it like when you played here for the first time last season?
Well, McGurk Bowling Green, I mean, that was lit. That was a great crowd. You know, I expect the same. I mean, I think the difference factor is the town. I mean, the reason why we play is we want to play for the town of Amherst. We want to bring back Amherst, show that we're a Division I program. And also another reason, the students, it's tough for them, you know, when they got to travel to Gillette. And it's nice now they can, you know, not have to take a 2-hour bus ride and just walk down and, you know, tailgate and come in and see their home team play.
Yeah, it's interesting. You point out the students. I think it's easy for all of us in the media and just regular fans to forget that you're also students.
Yeah.
So you're among the student body all week long. Do you get the sense that it's extra special for the rest of your schoolmates when you are playing at home?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's the event of the weekend when students can come to the football game. It's what everyone talks about.
So it's family weekend. We hope to have a big crowd here. It's a 3 o'clock kickoff against Florida International on Saturday. Now, you're off to a very good start. It's your senior year. Played a little bit of a hybrid role on defense.
Yeah.
How do you assess the way things have gone through 3 games for you personally?
Personally, I mean, I just go by the team's record. I mean, we're 0-3. I feel like I got to improve my game as well as the rest of the defense. As far as the team goes, we got to play complementary football, and you know, if we want to run the table in these next 9 games, you know, we got to do it as a team.
Starts with Florida International.
Absolutely.
Tell us a little bit about FIU. What do you know about
them? I mean, well, so far I don't know so much about them. I know they got some playmakers on offense. They play a lot more complementary football than we have. They got a couple wins. They beat UCF, you know, has been a great program the last couple of years. And you know, if we want to beat them, I mean, we got to play like a home team. We got to, you know, we got to play well at home.
Joey, thanks so much for coming on today. Best of luck here this weekend.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
It's football season, and that means excitement, thrills, and adventure. Enjoy friends and family VIP status when your Minutemen take to the field at Gillette Stadium. Be there Saturday, October 24th when we play Toledo. For just $80, you'll get 4 great seats, a $20 voucher to use any way you'd like in stadium, amazing local discounts, and free parking. Let the season begin with you. Call 866 UMass TICKS to get this exclusive deal and lock in your seats today.
I'm getting ready to shop for school supplies, and I'm kind of super excited about it.
A number 2 pencil. It'll get you through the day. This is what you need.
Why didn't I get enough pencils?
Like, I'd open a pack of paper and I'd be like, it smells like learning.
Love that sound.
Oh, the future is now, ladies and gentlemen.
This is what I'm going to get. This right here.
I am a student again, and I can do anything, and I have an agenda.
Forward-thinking insurance company with a global network, focused on taking care of you and your family, providing freedom from worry everywhere you go. Mafre Insurance, a forward-thinking insurance company with a global network, providing friendly service with over 2,000 professionals taking care of you and your family. Mafre Insurance.
And that's going to do it for today's edition of UMass Sports Insider. We'll have a next news show coming up a week from Thursday when we preview the Minutemen's MAC opener at Bowling Green. Until then, I'm Josh Maurer. Thanks so much for watching.